Hey everyone, want to get into the topic of muscle and aging. So again, talking like body composition and kind of what happens as you get older and how to fight it. Right, I'm starting to get up there in age a little bit more and not as fit as I probably once was in my 20s, and that's really what we're getting into. Right, is with this idea of getting older and maintaining health so you can have a longer, healthier life. And really, then the first thing just kind of to discuss is you have an idea. This idea of like sarcopenia, and so that is that as you age, you lose muscle and gain fat, right? So a lot of people sit there and say, "Hey, I'm the same weight I was when I was in college or in high school or whatever it is." Is just like, yeah, but your muscle mass has decreased and your body fat has increased, right? So your body composition is not in the best place that you want to look at. Right, so kind of what are some of the things that muscle do for us and the things that we want to kind of look at in terms of being able to maintain our muscle mass or reduce fat, right? So again, getting into that whole idea of body comp is understanding that muscle eats energy. It needs energy. It's constantly using extra calories, so your basal metabolic rate ends up increasing, if you will. And for every 1 pound of muscle that you have or extra that you get, like you can burn up to 50 calories per day, right? So if you're able to, over the course of a week, if my math is correct, right, that's 350 calories. You start expanding that over the course of the month, you're talking about burning, a pound of fat a week or something along those, or sorry, a month, or something along those lines, just by maintaining that extra 1 pound of muscle, right? The other idea is that when you are looking at your resting metabolic rate, 60 to 80% of that is just in terms of daily expenditure. So just like not doing anything, it's not coming from exercise. It's just coming from maintaining, right? So exercise is important, but maintaining a healthy body comp is even more important. And then the type of training that you're doing in order to maintain your fat or maintain your body comp or lean muscle tissue, right? And that what they found with studies is that resistance training continues to burn calories up to 3 hours after you're done exercising, where cardiovascular training would only be like up to 1 hour. So if you really want to get extra calories burned, resistance training it's the king, right? Not saying that you shouldn't do any cardio work. You certainly should. It's great for your heart health. It certainly burns calories, but it's not going to be building the muscle and building or eating or taking away or burning as many calories as you possibly could. So what are some of the recommendations to kind of get as strong as possible? Maybe not like bodybuilder status, but to maintain that muscle as long as possible, right? Is you're looking at getting 8 to 10 exercises, right? So one for each muscle group in the body, right? So chest, lats, quads, hamstrings, calves, bicep, your total body, right? So you're looking at 8 to 10 exercises there. You're looking at 2 sets, 10 to 12 reps, right? So in the higher ends of the rep ranges, powers that 1 rep max, and then cardiovascular or like a cardio or endurance, muscular endurance would be in that like 15, 20 rep range, right? So we're kind of 10 to 12, kind of that nice hypertrophy like range where we're looking at. And then you want to make sure that those sets push you to failure, right? So most people get in the gym and what they do is a bunch of warm-up sets and maybe 1 working set. Right? We want to make sure our sets are all working sets. When you're in there, you should be coming as close to failure as you can without actually failing. Like the failure to lift the weight actually stunts some of the muscle growth. There's a lot of studies on that. And then we want to make sure that we are doing resistance training at least 2 times per week. So there you go. A couple keynotes for keeping muscle as you get older. All right, enjoy.